So if you are on your thing is 2,000 calories and you only eat 1,500 calories, you're in a 500 deficit, right? But like, what about individuals who, like, you could be in a deficit, what if you don't work out? You know what I mean? Are you still not going to lose weight? Like,
no, you will. Fat loss is completely controlled by your diet. You can literally not work out at all and still lose weight by being in a calorie deficit. So I'll tell you what weightlifting does. And like I said, just keep the open mind. I've been doing this with hundreds of clients. So the thing is, what working out does for you, there's multiple things. Cardio is actually not for losing fat. It's actually not for burning calories. You burn calories, but that's not the purpose. The purpose of cardio is for our cardiovascular system. It's for our heart health. So we do cardio so that we can get healthy. That's the main purpose. It just so happens that a byproduct of doing cardio, you burn calories. So it's a tool that you can implement to burn more calories when you're dieting. So it helps. It helps you put you in a further deficit because you're burning calories in addition to not consuming a lot of calories. Weightlifting specifically is for our bone density. As we get older, we lose bone density, which makes us more brittle, all those type of things. So it's going to help build that by the resistance training. Also, it's going to add on muscle tissue. That's the purpose of building, of lifting weights, is adding on muscle tissue. It makes us bigger, which gives us those body parts that we want to develop, makes us look more physically attractive, but also feel better, feel stronger, better sleep, all those type of things. So the purpose of that is just adding more muscle tissue. So when you add more muscle tissue, you're also burning more calories because your body's just carrying more muscle than it had before. So that's the purpose of training, weight training. And that's why you see strong men or powerlifters and such, they strong as ever. They have a lot of muscle, but they still fat. They like really fat because they're not worried about their appearance. All they're worried about is lifting more weight, moving more weight. So they just eat a whole bunch of calories so they can keep growing and keep getting bigger and getting stronger. That's going to help them move more weight because mass moves mass. So the more weight they can add to their body, the more weight they can actually lift. So that's why you see like these huge people, but they strong as ever. They got like these huge traps and all this stuff, but a huge belly as well. Yeah. Because they're just lifting weights. They're not in the calorie deficit. So that shows that, okay, well, if they're just lifting weights and they're not worried about their calories, that weight training isn't going to make you lose weight. It's just to help you get stronger, get bigger. Your diet is what controls your nutrition. So when you're in the calorie, like for example, with bodybuilders, that's why bodybuilders look so much different than the powerlifters and other people because they're worried about their diet. They're in a deficit. All they're concerned about is how to eat more food on fewer calories. So they're doing the weight training, they're moving weight, they're doing all those things as well, but they're dieting. They're in a calorie deficit, which causes them to reveal all that muscle mass. Because the powerlifter, they got abs, they got all that stuff, they just have a lot of fat on top of it. So that you can't really see it. But when you diet down, when you're decreasing your calories, you get to reveal everything that you've been building up with the weight. So that's when you get to see your abs. That's when you get to see the bicep, the definition, the separation, all those cuts and things like that. That's controlled solely through your diet, how many calories you put into your body. So as you start to decrease those calories and stay in a deficit, you get leaner and leaner, and that happens through a period of time. Now, you don't want to diet too quickly and lose too much weight too fast, because especially like if you had a higher body fat percentage and have a whole bunch of weight on you, because that's what usually causes like the loose skin and stuff like that. That also causes you to lose some muscle because your body just doesn't have the energy that it needs to hold on to everything that it has. Because weight loss is not just losing fat. Our body has everything in it. We have bones, we have muscle, we have fats, we have water, organs. That's everything in our body. So in order to lose fat, we have to be in a deficit, but it's a good idea to lift weights so you can hold on to that muscle mass that you have, that your body has. When you're losing weight, if you're just controlling it through nutrition, if you're not training, you also put your body at a risk for losing muscle as well when you're losing weight, if you're not training. So that's why you use both of them together, to hold on to your muscle mass and also build it, but also to look the way you want to look as you continue to diet down. Because if you're just losing weight solely through your diet, you're not adding muscle tissue. So you're just going to look like a smaller version of your bigger self. So that's pretty much how that works.